Welcome back. Feeling very bank holiday today. Glasses, put them away from Craig. He's been dropping things. I've kept the little mini poppadoms here just in case we want a snack because, I tell you what, it was getting dramatic on Corrie this week. Oh, yeah, murder week. I probably shouldn't have put that in my mouth then, James. I was trying to be dramatic.
Well, I'm not going to help you. You can keep going. Have another one.
James Cartwright, a.k.a. Corrie's evil Theo, is joining us next. But look at that face. How is he a villain?
I know.
It's a face only a mother could love, I think.
Yeah. Do you know he plays a policeman in The Archers as well, and he can play he's a very talented instruments and all. We'll get into all that later on.
Now, the moment that Corrie fans had been waiting months for finally arrived on Friday night. I feel like this is what everyone has been talking about. It was a very dramatic murder week.
I love it's called Murder Week.
I know, it makes it sound so trivial, doesn't it?
Like Shark Week or Squirrel Week, Murder Week.
Just Murder Week on Corrie, classic. But yeah, millions tuned in to see evil Theo get his comeuppance.
Looking for this? Didn't have you down to Scotty?
Bungie! We didn't cancel the legals and everything so we can still get wed. If you'll have me. What are you going to do with all this food? Waste it.
You know you're not allowed to be here.
Going somewhere nice. What about this? Hey? You could stay minded with this, couldn't you?
Back off, Theo!
Hi, George.
Sit down! All right! Quick, help me! Help me!
You're only asking a question.
Oh!
I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I do like James Cartwright, who joins us now, plays Theo. What a nasty fella.
Oh, I'm glad he's dead.
Oh,
I'm glad he's dead. The world is better off for less people like that, I'll tell you that
Glad
for now.
to see the back of him.
Glad to see the back.
Do you know
Not a moment too soon, sorry.
Yeah, when you came in, though, and I saw you earlier, I was like, oh, this is your man. It's your man. Like, you can't help but associate you with the nasty character from...
Yeah, there's been a lot.
Corrie.
It was really interesting. Paul, who's over there, actually, when I did Lorraine, when I very first started, he said, he cornered me and he went, what's he going to be like? Is he going to be nice? I said, I can't tell you. He went, I think he's going to be horrible. And got literally just sitting there, yeah. And it's been a hell of a journey with him. He sort of came in and I don't think people quite knew what he were going to be.
Yeah.
And then it was, you know, the good thing about continuing drama like that is you can do it right slowly. And so, you know, it was death by 1,000 cuts, if you will, and before you knew where you were.
Well, did you always know the end goal and you've reversed engineered the storyline?
Yeah, that was exactly it. So I had a long chat with the ever-brilliant Kate Brooks, who's the producer on the programme. And, yeah, and we sort of did it together and sort of said, like, right, and she said, keep it top secret, and I'm not good at keeping secrets. She said, keep it top secret, this is where it's going to be. And I went, oh, you're joking. And it was brilliant. I thought they did such a good, you know, Kate and Ian and Verity and all the people who sort of devised the stories and all. It's been wonderful. I've really enjoyed it, you know.
Talk to me, though, about... Because you're, like, such a kind of happy, chirpy fella, right? And you go into the studio and you've got to play this part. And I'd imagine you've got to go to a really strange, dark place to play someone like Theo because he's so nasty. That conflict, like, what's it like at the end of the day when you've spent a day being that nasty?
Oh, it's all right. I mean, you know, it's, you know, I'm not Daniel Day-Lewis, you know.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes I don't like it when I've been shouting a lot. If you've spent all day shouting, because the brain knows you're acting, but the body doesn't. So all the adrenaline and stuff, it does that as a response. You sort of carry it with you, but yeah, I mean, it's all right, isn't it? You know,
but like when you're stuffing the kebab in his
mouth, that was horrible.
Aggression, yeah.
Yeah, funnily enough, that were really hard. Because that were the first one, and so I had to shove this kebab in his face, and we sort of did it, and we talked it all through. And then I did it, and we sort of did it a couple of times, and I was holding the back of his neck, and as you would in the scene, he was trying to pull away, and I was pushing the kebab. And then I got in the car on my lunchtime, and I had a little cry, you know, just because it was a release of...
Adrenaline, but also going, I would never do that.
Kebab.
Yeah, it was a waste of a great kebab, and I couldn't bear it.
Get it.
No, but that is mad.
That's not bad. That's complaints in.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, but I suppose you don't think about... We know you're acting, but you don't think about the fact you have to actually go through these horrible things so against your character.
Yeah.
But your character, Theo... So were you in Corrie almost... It's been like an 18-month sort of lead-up?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was the end game, and it was a sort of very gradual thing. And at first it was keeping the audience guessing, And then they let the audience in on the fact he were horrible. And then, but not the rest of the Corrie, you know. And so they had to try and guess. And it's only this past sort of, you know, month or so when they've started going, something's not right here. And then they banded together for a bit of vigilante justice. But it's like The Simpsons, isn't it? But the question is, who's done it? That's the big thing.
British soaps do something very, very clever, very important, and they do shine their light on things like abuse or issues in society that need the light shone on them. And abuse was really attacked, I thought, really cleverly in this, because you didn't hide behind it. It was very, very, very visual. It was very nasty at times, but it got people talking, right?
It did, and I think it's been one of those things, is that it's... there's certain sporting events, I think, that go, you know, outside of the usual arena of people who watch, like a boxing match or something. And I think this has been one of them stories. I feel incredibly honoured.
So this the secret camera episode, which...
Oh, yeah, that was a two-hander, yeah. Oh, that's showing there.
Yeah, but carry on, sorry.
Look at him there. Whoa, what's he doing? Oh, he's up to summit. Yeah, and so it sort of... It went above that, you know, and I feel very, very lucky. And yeah, like I say, it was sort of... it was Kate Brooks who sort of engineered it all, and engineered that sort of two-hander at the... yeah, I can't remember the question. I got distracted.
It's using soaps to kind of highlight issues.
Oh, that's right, yes. Yeah. And that was the thing. And same-sex domestic violence has never been done before. You know, we know the lines between, you know, a man should never hit a woman, everyone, and we're quite clear on that power dynamic. But men and men, it's a sort of, it feels, even though it absolutely isn't, it sort of feels a bit grey in people's minds. They go, well, men fight. That's what men do. They have a straightener. But that isn't that. And, you know, and people have sort of come up to me in train stations and different things and said, that's happened to my friend, or this, that and the other. And I think soap does that very, very well. I mean, it's because it never ends. So if you're in a play, you've got an hour and a half to get your point across. If you're in a series, there's 6 eps. But Coronation Street or any you've got the benefit of it being played out slowly over the period, you know, and so they've been able to show it in real time, which I think has been a real benefit to something like that. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Or boiling the toad, you know, you pour a toad in water and then you slowly boil it a degree at a time. It doesn't notice. And I've slowly boiled Todd.
You slowly boiled Todd in a pan.
I boiled him.
But is it weird? I mean, you know, we spoke to soap stars before where, you know, you get like your Cat Slaters and EastEnders where people forget that you're actually James and not Theo. You know, when you're doing like your big shop, are you getting heckled by people?
It has happened. I don't know if I can mention the super, but there was a main supermarket that's now in my house. And I go in and I was doing my self-service and it were right busy. And I was scanning my veggie sausage or whatever it was. And the woman went, oh, it's you. Leave Todd alone. And another woman must have heard, leave Todd alone. And she would fall down. She went, oh, yeah, leave him alone. And there were a man right at the end, I won't say what he said, but he went, yeah, you B-word. Yeah. Like that. And it were right busy and everyone were looking. I thought, in context, if you're a Corrie watcher, great.
Great.
If not, who's Todd? What have I done to him?
Yeah. And who killed him? Because we got a whodunit now.
Yes.
Who killed him? The bets are in. I mean, it could be anyone. You've got your obvious ones, you know. It could be your Garys. I mean, there's ones like, you know, there's ones like Summer. George would be a great one to kill him. He's an undertaker as is.
There you go.
Stick him in a coffin, screw the lid, cremate him.
Done.
Never seen again.
Be honest, do you know?
Oh, I know.
Right.
I know.
When you're in that supermarket, get him. And get the secrets out of him.
And back to, I mean, we got to go, but back to the Archers. I love escapism.
Craig, lovely.
Love it.
I love the Archers.
Yeah.
You know, the Archers is my wife, and Coronation Street has been a glorious affair. You know, and the wife's forgiven me. She's taking me back. So yes, I've done Corrie. I play done the Archers for 12 years. I play Harrison, the local policeman. So
and he's such a good guy. It's just
he's
complete,
lovely.
Yeah.
He's super sweet, and you know, I think that my biggest craze, the local policeman. For people who don't watch it, I think my biggest crime is the case of the missing bunting, which is unresolved.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's high stakes.
It is.
It's a
That
big
is very
one, though.
We
stressful.
don't have murder week. Put it
Bunting week. Great talking to you.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
lovely to chat
really
to you.
good. Well done. Great job.
Oh,
really
thank
good
you,
stuff.
mate.
Coronation Street continues tonight at 8:30 on ITV1 and, of course, ITVX.
The nation will be gripped. I feel like I've got to jump in on this now. I've totally missed out.
Oh, do.
Now.